Hi everyone, welcome to Sue's Journal Adventures. Sue's messy desk again. It's amazing how quickly it gets messy, isn't it? I try to keep it tidy, but it just doesn't work. The messy fairies come along and mess it up again. So let me move some of this. All I ever do when I start my video is I'm tidying stuff and moving stuff out of the way. Oh dear. And I had my granddaughter here on Saturday, so she was in her element. We had a day out together on Saturday and it was really nice. I had her so mum and dad could go and have some time to themselves, and yeah, my daughter dropped her off here and she was like, "Ooh, what's this, Nana Sue? Ooh, what are these?" And you know when you're like, "Oh, don't touch my craft stuff." I am willing to share, but I was kind of like, "Don't touch that because I'm using that for a journal." And then, so we went out, we came back for a bit, and she's like, started wanting to make a card for her mum and dad. So I'm like, okay. But everything I have out at the minute is kind of for the journals I'm working on. So I kept having to, "Don't use that because that's for my journal. Don't use that because that's for the, don't you?" I felt really awful. In the end, I said, "Just let me get you some things out." And she made her mum and dad a really lovely card, actually. I was quite impressed, bless her. Right, I've already started this project because, well, I started it and I was going to film, but then I realised the time and I had to go make tea. So I broke off, excuse me, to go make tea, and I'm back. And you haven't been party to what I have done. So all I've done, this journal that I'm doing, you all know it's made of the odd coffee dyed page, but predominantly, whoops, it's so bad around here. It's predominantly Franken pages. I do not like this one. This is not making me happy at all. So I was going to cover that, but then what I wanted to do would have gone onto this side, and I didn't want it to go onto that side. So I'm kind of okay with this one, but I was really not okay with this one. So I've just covered it with a piece of wallpaper. I mean, it was collaged, but it was really yucky Franken page. So I've covered it, but I've left it as a pocket. So I've covered it with this gorgeous wallpaper. So what I'm doing, I have these ideas and then afterwards I think, hang on a minute, so that ain't going to work. That's a pocket, but it is going to work. So I put my glasses on so as I can see what I'm doing, so as I can hear what I'm talking about, and I know what I'm talking about if I've got my glasses on. So I've got two, excuse me, I think they're called little coin envelopes. And the other night, for no apparent reason, I just folded one in half. And I was thinking, so many things you can do with these, isn't there? You could make a little notebook out of one. You could make a little drop-down writing space with a pocket. You could cut that end open and have it folded over and maybe a little fastener, and you've got a pocket and a pocket. You could have some writing space in the middle. So what am I doing with it? Well, my idea was to have them, whoopsie, as flips over my page. But then I decided to cover the page and make the page a pocket. So I'm like, oh, your flip idea isn't really going to work, is it, Sue? But yes, it is, because all that means is you just have to open the flaps to take whatever it is out of the pocket. So it's interactive. Don't we just love that word? Interactive. So here we go. Best income, just let me income first because I'm faffing. So yeah, I start doing something and halfway through I end up doing something else. I literally earlier started thinking about this idea and doing it, and then completely went off on a tangent and started doing an altered envelope. I'm like, what the heck? If you're doing one project, Sue, can you just kind of do that project? See it through to fruition, girly. But yeah, I'm kind of sort of a little bit organised. which is unusual for me. But I just, because I'm covering this, I just thought you just don't need to see me cutting out pieces of paper. Now this pocket, I did want to cut a bit more off, but my cutting, as a lot of you who watch me regularly will know, my cutting is not very good and straight, so I didn't want to take it down. So I just think once that's a flip, should I say, it's going to be a bit hard getting something in there, but we'll manage. Yeah, we will. So, could do with ink in that as well, couldn't I, really? Yeah, let's get a bit of ink on there. I did actually pre-ink the other stuff because, hey, here's me thinking I was ready, as if. So, so I'm just going to go around this quickly. I'm just going to shut that door in a minute because I don't know why, but I don't like the door open when I'm videoing. But anyway, it don't matter. My neighbours know I'm nuts anyway, so they probably just think I'm sat talking to myself, which is fair enough, because, well, I kind of sort of am. I'm not, because you guys are here keeping me company, but, you know, out there it just looks like I'm talking to myself, which is actually nothing new. So yeah, I had a really nice day with my granddaughter on Saturday. I have to say, though, on Sunday, I was absolutely worn out. I think because I was in and out of the car with her a lot because we went to different places, and I took her to see my mum, and I was shattered. All day Sunday, I was shattered. And even today, I'm still shattered. So I know I pushed myself over the limits a little bit, but it's not often my daughter and her partner get out. So, well, not often, they just don't really. It was nice for them to have a really decent break together. So right, I've got these. I'm going to start by gluing them down because I think with the flippy flapping all over the place, it's actually driving me a bit bonkers. So this is my pocket. I have put a notch there, so we know it's a pocket, but I'm just going to stick this down on here. Okay, so I'm going to stick that. Oh, that's right near me 22, and it's right over my flower. Well, I stinking never. Sorry, you can't even see, can you? I'm way over there. It's near me 22 because this is a 22nd journal, and it's right over my little stamp flower. It doesn't matter. Where's it gone? It doesn't matter. So, and you know the next thing as well, I've got to make blooming tags for these things. Oh, I made some tags the other night. I don't know why. I've never had a problem making tags ever. Do you know, looking back at some of my old journals today and old videos, and I'm like, wow, look at the super fantastic stuff I used to make. I'm like, what's happened to me? What's happened? Oh, have I stuck that down? So this is going on here at the other side of the notch. That one's right at the top pretty much. It doesn't really matter. It really does not matter. What matters is the flap is stuck down. Yeah, we're looking at some of my old stuff and I was like, oh wow, that's really good. Why didn't you do that? Why don't you do something like that? I don't know. I feel a bit like I've lost the plot recently with, I don't know if it's because I'm making too many journals at the same time, but I've kind of lost the plot with ephemera. I was trying desperately to make a tag the other night, and I mean a tag, come on. You can crank a tag out in 5 minutes. It's like, but I was having serious problems for some reason. My hand-eye coordination is really bad. Oh, good grief, get in the hole. Come on. We don't have time for faffing about. Right, so I've got that, which doesn't look the greatest, but I can actually live. Oh, I'm really annoyed about that though. I can live with it. I can live with it if I need to. Right, so now we've got these on here. Now then, I was thinking prior to coming on here, it might have been better if before I stuck this, oh, that's very fragile paper, isn't it? Okay, note to self. That's really fragile, that bit there. Okay, no worries, no problem. Have no fear, Sue is here. Oh, I've got no glue. I have, because I bought some on Saturday. I went out Saturday and I bought a Pritt stick and, for some unknown reason, some silver bulldog clips. I don't know why. I didn't really need them. I'm just going to stick another piece on because I forgot that's that. I don't actually even know what paper that is. It came from Scrap Creative. Oh, you might need to open your flaps, Sue, to be able to get into the thing that you've created with flaps. That's why, you know, you can't open it without opening the flaps. Anyway, completely forgot what I was saying now. Yeah, I didn't really buy much on Saturday. I bought some silver, what I thought was tiny bulldog clips, that's the word. But they're actually no tinier than the gold ones I've got. Not that you need to know that. You need to know what I'm doing. I don't know. I don't mind this page as a whole. I don't even mind just leaving it like it is. I'm really bummed I've put that over there now. I can always pull it off. Oh, oopsie. Don't pull it off, Sue, because it's stuck under your flap. I could just stick another one over top, because I do believe I still do have some 22s somewhere. I might have. Anyway, whatever. Don't even care. Right, I was thinking, if with hindsight, I'd have thought these maybe need holding down. I could have put a brad through the wallpaper before I stuck it down. But I didn't. So, there you go. So I'm just going to stick these on here. See, I'm ready. I've cut and I've inked. First time ever. Sue's ready. Sort of. I'm not fully ready. I'm never fully ready because I never fully know what I'm going to do sometimes. It's all a bit, you know, anything could happen on this channel. Literally anything. So I'm going to stick these pieces of wallpaper onto here because these kind of just hold my pocket shut, but they're also cute little interactive things at the same time. So, you know, sorry if I'm snuffling. Hay fever's at a bit of a, it's been on a bit of a rampage lately. This last few days anyway, or this last week. What day is it? It's Monday. Oh my goodness. So that's going on there. So that just looks like a, I don't even know what it looks like. Does it look like an envelope with some, I don't know what it looks like. It doesn't really matter. It's what it is that's important. And I don't even know where it is. And wait, I've just lost my pin now. It was there and now it's gone. Where did that go? Oh, whatever. Anyway, it's a bit hard working on the page, isn't it? I should have, well, I can't not work on the page. Right, so this is going on this side. Again, cut and inked because I'm prepared. Don't fall off your chair. Okay, so that one's going on there. Hopefully just matte and laid quite nicely. Nicely. And that one is going on there. Matte and laid nicely. So I've got these little flaps that allow me to get into the pocket. Okay, and then you close them. But what are they? Well, I was just going to cut a slither off the end of there because I thought I could tuck a little card in there and a little card in there and then a card in there and a card in there. That's too many cards. I don't want to make too many cards. So I've got some writing paper for the inside, inked and prepared. Can you believe it? Sue's prepped some stuff. I mean, that's a first. No, I just didn't want to be messing about, you know, without measuring and cutting, and you sat there watching me while I was faffing. I know you don't mind watching me faff, some of you, but I even get on my own nerves sometimes. Just like, will you just get on with it, Sue? So here I am, getting on with it. So the problem, that may be a problem, is I have to make some ATC cards to fit in these pockets. That's the biggest problem. Can you see? Yes, you can see. Oopsie. Stick that on there. Get kind of, yep, about there. That looks cool. Push you up just a tad. There we go. Are we in? Are we in? Are we on? We're on. Crease, crease. So we've got a bit of writing space. Although I would imagine it would be very, very difficult to write on. Can you imagine? Anyway, especially if you're right-handed, it'd be bad enough for me, but anyway. So that's my little closure to my pocket, which looks quite cute, I think. I do think I need something there just to hold it down. I'll think about that one later, because what we need to do now is obviously we need something for this pocket and this pocket. And the reason I didn't cut the end off and make that a pocket and that a pocket as well, so you'd have something in that tuck, something in there, something in there, paper, 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 paper. I just thought it's just going to be getting bulkier and bulkier and bulkier. So that's why I haven't cut the second pocket, because we've already got one here. Now I need something to put in it. Okay. What are we going to put in it? That's the $6 million question. There's my pin. I don't know what it is with me. We're getting pins in lately. I just can't do it. Right, I've got all sorts of bits on my desk. There's bits of packaging. There's bits of paper. The bits of paper are all kind of buried under there. But we've got bits of... So we're predominantly creamy, which doesn't mean to say we have to keep the tags creamy. Have I got any tags made that might fit? That'd be stupid, Susan. You're not going to be that lucky. Nope, you really aren't that lucky. Okay, I'm going to have to make some then. So, oh, I've got that. That's way too big. But is half of that? Could I get 2 out of that? Let's have a look. Gosh, this is stiff card. Okay, would one of them fit in there? It would indeed. Yes. I love it when a plan comes together. Not that anything's come together, but... Oh, I was doing some other night. And you know when you just find that ideal thing. Hang on, how long does it need to be? About there. Yeah, when you just find that perfect piece of paper or that perfect sticker and you're like, oh, you're all excited. Oh yeah, I need to cut it in half, don't I? This is where I generally go wrong. Oh, it moved. I knew it would. This stupid cutter. Even when you hold it, it moves. Just need to straighten that off. I have no idea what we're doing here, by the way. So we've got a kind of a creamy theme going on over there, but it don't mean to say my tags have to be cream. Shall I have that as a whiting side? Well, it is white. Shall I have it as a writing side, or shall I have that as a writing side? That's kind of glossy. I don't know if it'd be easy to write on that. Be easy to stick to that. But what am I even doing on it anyway? Right. I think I'm just going to make a little washi tape collage, basically. That's just come off the top of my head because I don't know where that came from. I was looking at, oh, paper. Actually, should we have some book page? I'm torn now because I did some tags ages ago. One where I did different washi tapes across and one where I did washi tapes down. And then I added like labels and a big flower and stuff. And they looked really, really nice. Do I want washi tape or do I want book page? Am I don't really know. I think I'm going to go with some of this, maybe as a base. Ooh, thank goodness I didn't tear that any smaller. Right, glues. Just for 1 minute I want to talk about glue. I have used this Gloy pretty much since I started crafting. I used to use Elmer's Purple, but I must have got a bad bunch because it just didn't stick. I'd stick it on something and an hour later it'd drop off. So this Gloy glue I got in Scrap Creative, and can I just show you up close why I got this glue is because you can see when I pull my finger off, it is really tacky. It is really tacky. And when you, I'm not even near camera, when you put your fingers together, watch the pull. It's a pretty good glue. So when I'd used it, halfway down I went back and I bought about 5 or 6 of them. I've now used them all because it's a while ago, and this brand is actually really hard to get now, unless you want to pay stupid money, which I don't. So I got a Pritt stick. Now I've seen people using Pritt on different channels and they seem to use it all the time. This though, if I do the test, it's not quite as sticky. And pull test, sticky-ish, but not as sticky as the Gloy, and I did get the Gloy off beforehand. So yeah, I'm a bit dubious with glue sticks. I'm really not very trusting of them at all. So I mean, to be honest, I could live without glue stick. The only thing I can't live without glue stick, bit of a cat hair there or something. The only thing I can't live without with a glue stick is for napkins. I absolutely love doing my napkins with glue stick. Rather than getting the PVA glue out and gluing it on and having to wait for it to dry and it might ripple and all that rubbish, you just stick it on with glue stick and it's done. So we're trying out the Pritt, guys. We'll see how the Pritt fares. Although I am putting some art glitter glue around the edge, just because I don't like edges curling. Oh gosh, such a steady hand, Sue. So yeah. Oh, I ain't got another bit of book page. Help! There we go. Beautiful. That's doing nicely. So what I'm thinking I might do with these, put the lid back up on my glue, it's just a bit of frou-frou. And I know you all know what frou-frou is. Gosh, have I been on here 23 minutes already? I've taught the hind legs off a donkey, me, can't. Oh. Has anybody ever talks the hind legs off a donkey though? It's a bit of a stupid saying, isn't it? So, there we go, we've got that. And we've got this. And I'm thinking lace and da-da-da-da, but also just remember that it's sliding into a pocket. Lace is not always a slidable thing. So, unless it's very flat lace. Oh my goodness, what is that? Get off me thing. And then I can maybe cut straight. Oh, dear me. I've never seen notes so bad in my life. Seriously bad. There we go. That's a bit better. What about this one? Oh, goodness. Wonky donkeys in the field with all them legless donkeys. Right, there we go. Done that. Done that. Got the t-shirt. I'm going to ink it because I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it next. Shall I round the corners? Yeah, round the corners before you ink, so round the corners. Yeah, so my granddaughter was absolutely in her element at my desk. I mean, can you imagine all our craft stuff? I mean, it's exciting to us, and we get excited buying new stuff and putting it away. And can you imagine to a kid just coming and sitting here and seeing all this stuff? It's like, what can I get my hands on? And I'm like, don't touch it, don't touch that. No, I'm a bit wary because there's scissors and there's knives and there's glue and stuff. But yeah, she did sit and make a card, and she's very clever actually. She did a really nice little card for her mum and dad. She actually even designed a little cluster. She had no idea what she was doing. She just sat in and she went, I'm going to stick this to this and this piece of paper to this piece of paper. And I'm like, oh, why are you doing that? She went, I don't know. And then she stuck a flower on it, and I'm like, she's just made a cluster. She's just made a cluster and she didn't even know, bless her. Right, so with this, I'm thinking, right, what can we have now? I've got that sat there. I got that out for Ruby the other day. Don't want that. I feel like collage, but just a bit of kind of, I don't know. Or how about a bit of, that be upside down, not that it matters. Not that it matters, so. Thing is, that's right. That's that's a print on a book page. See, you've got book page on book page. No, I don't like that. I might go with this. I might not. It's book page. Looks silly. Book page on book page. Guess what? I found some more book page, and it's darker. Yeah, well, that one were red, so what's the difference? I don't know, I just like that. Hang on. Told you I were a bit crazy, didn't I? Don't want a bit of that. Because I just want some stuff on here. Quite like that. What's this on? Oh, I've got some more of this. Got some more of that as well. This is a bit pale though, isn't it? It's a bit, well, it's on pockets. I keep tearing things up and not using it. It doesn't really matter what colour they are because, you know, they're going in a pocket. What on earth is under here? Oh, it's all packaging that. Oh, is this me only bits of paper? Oh, that's very sad and boring, isn't it? Can't say I'm right happy with that. I do like that though. I like this. I just don't really want book page on book page, but that's book page, but that's dark. I can cope with that because it's different. That's cool. That's salt crystals on coffee dyed paper. This card. Oh my goodness, I've got a bit of music, but that's pretty much the same colour. I've got a bit of an old music page I can just rip into. Oh, I found them as well. Yeah, I might use some of them. I've got a music. Oh gosh, it's tearing, coming out. I'm just going to tear it. Lock me up, somebody. it is music paper with song lyrics on. I actually wanted music paper, didn't I? Not words. Oh, just let me stick this one down because I'm just acting like a fruitcake now. So I like that. I like that underneath. Even though that's grey and doesn't have anything to do with the pocket we've just made. But I like it. I like it, so I'm going to stick it. Oopsie. Should have some glue. Yeah, so this Midnight Garden journal is almost there, guys. Almost there. I'm going to put that there, so I'll ink it after I've cut the bits off. Just glue it first. Just glue it. Just do it. There we go. There we go. I might, oh no, I can't because of the pocket. I was going to say I might put a little charm on it, but it's going in a pocket and we don't want any more bulk. Oh. Do you know, it's like an obstacle course, isn't it? Really. And I rounded the corners and I inked, which I'm all going to have to do again. Well, I didn't know what I was putting on it, did I? I want some music. Right, there's something here and I'm just going to rip it. It's really old. I might put that in the middle. I'm going to ink it. It's quite a thick paper, that, for a, it is a really, really super old book. Right, glue. Glue, glue, glue. Stick there. There we go. Don't want them the same. Where's my thingy gone? Can anybody see a corner around? Oh, it's here. It's around the corner. There it is. Okay, ink again, so ink again. It won't work for yourself, don't you? Right, I'm just going to pull out, excuse me, I'm just going to pull out a pen. I've lost the blooming pen now. I'm always losing stuff. I was going to do rub on, but because there's a lip and there's a lip, I might not do rub on because I don't know if it'd work all right. And they're not very big and I don't have loads of rub-ons. I do, however, have loads of these. Loads of all sorts of stuff. Let me just get to here and see what we can have in. Do you know, it's really funny, I was watching Alison when she was doing the unboxing of my gift and she got all excited because I'd put her some vintage ephemera in and she pulled out an old map and it was where she originated from. She's like, oh my days, this map's got on where I used to live. I don't believe it, I don't believe it. And she was all like, couldn't believe it because I'd sent her a map of where she was from originally. And then I'm working on a midnight journal, midnight spring garden, whatever I've called it, I don't know. And then I'm like thinking the other day I was going to put a butterfly on something. And I'm like, no, Sue, butterflies aren't out on a night. It's moths. And she sent me some moths to fuzzy cut. I was like, wow, that's amazing. I've sent her where she lived and she sent me moths, not knowing that I needed moths. That's quite cool. These are pretty. Bit kind of, yeah, neither here nor there. I want something you can see. I'll get there eventually. Pink's nice. I love like blossoms and can't see them. Just give me something I can see because I'm a bit sick of looking through these stickers now. I'm going to stick that on there because that's nice and big. And can I get hold of it? I am if I can get hold of it. There we go. Gotcha. Okay. It can go like that. I may have to just trim the edges off, but that's fine. What about on this one? Looks a bit weird with that dark colour there, doesn't it? That one shows up. I love that one. I'm not faffing for ages because you don't need to watch me faffing for ages. I have actually got something else to do, but I might not do it on this video because I just don't like to detain you for too long, you know. I've lost the pin again. And you know what I'm going to have to do with these anyway, don't you? You know what I'm going to have to do with them, because I always do it with everything now, is, I can't get the pin in the hole there, it's just really bad. I've got to do it with everything. These glossy stickers. Oh, just get off. She does it with everything, you know. All of these glossy stickers get a good going over with matte medium now. So then they're going to need to dry. Oh, it's funny I should do them purple actually, because I've done something else purpley. Don't know why I've got in my head that purple's to do with the Midnight Garden, but just pop them there. And I will bring in the thing that distracted me halfway through my project, which was this kind of half-made envelope. I had done this paper with, excuse me, PVA glue and gold mica powder. I had embossed the paper. It's just tissue paper, and stuck it down. So I'm thinking with this envelope, I don't particularly like that it's like that. Do I tear it? Do I tear it? Because I don't like this, where stuff's missing. But I think I may have been going to make it as a flip, hence the flap being there and this side being open. Yeah, so I found this and then I was like, well, what can I put on it? Because I want to do something. I don't know whether to tear it because I don't particularly like all this that I can see. Or should I just cut it shaped? Decisions. I'm going to cut. She's going in with the scissors. Oh my days. Don't know if that's a grand idea or not. Just keep some wobble to it, so keep some wobble, and I don't mind if I come off there. Oh, should I come off there? Maybe I shouldn't have. Oh, excuse me, flap. There we go. That is totally a weird shape, but it's different. Oh, let me just put a bit of glue on that. If I can just get a really tiny bit of glue on there, and then just fold that over. Okay, well, that one don't want to fold. That one's been an awkward child. Okay, so that's probably going to be a flip on a page. but this is a pocket that I've now completely opened. It's okay because I can glue it back down. And then I found these, so I quite liked that. Maybe there. And then I have these really big flowers, which are, oh sorry, I'm working down the screen again. It's because this is where my space is, because it's full of stuff up there. Yeah, I cut that out to be a pocket, but then I had these. Ruby got her hands on these on Saturday, and I was like, no, they're for my project. So I think would I like this more here? Do you know what I think I would? I think I would, and I think that's where it's going. So, so this is another flip. I have no idea where it's going to go. I just saw it on my desk and I'm like, oh yeah, there's that thing there. What were you going to do with that, Sue? So I decided to start making it purple. And, well, I don't even know if there's room for it in my journal. But it can always go in another journal because, you know, we don't just make things for one journal, do we? So that, I think, looks good there. Oh, he could have even been a little tuck spot, couldn't he? So, why didn't you think of that before you put glue on it? Oh, now I need something to go in there. Which means I need a biggish tag with something in that window. Preferably purple would be nice, but anyway, I'll come back to that bit because I don't want to kind of keep you here forever. You're all going, no, don't go. We want to know what you're going to do. I don't even know what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to see if I can find a place for it in my book first and then maybe decide. Because with the pages being Franken pages, sometimes I'll think of putting something on somewhere and the colour just won't go. So I don't know where this is going, but it's pretty. It's pretty, and it's a flip, so it needs to go on that page, shouldn't it? Oh my goodness, have I got a page for this? Well, it can't go there because it's a that way flip. It could actually, it could go on there and just lift it up and have some writing space underneath. I don't know that I like it there, and I definitely aren't going to like it on there because that's just, yeah, no. Here, I don't know what I'm going to do with these yet. I might cover them up with washi tape. Sorry, can you see? Could go on there. This looks ultimately mega boring around the edge. I could stencil, stamp. Oh, I did have a purple ink pad. I don't know if I still have. I don't think I have. I think I gave all my little ink pads away. I think that's pretty much all I've got left to do. So, will it make it into here? We don't know yet. Or will it make it into some other journal? I don't know. It could be a flip on there. I need so much going there. I've got some purple washi tape. Ooh, I do. Where is it? I had it only the other day because I'm making something else purple. What else am I making purple? I don't know. But it's gone anyway. It's gone. It's not here. Oh, it could be anywhere. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like that on there because there's a lot of like minty greeny kind of. I think I could jazz that up. I think I will put it on there and maybe put a writing space underneath because the only way it's going to go is on a page that way to flip. So I've only got that page left. and I don't really think it looks that great on there. Yeah, could even put it on the back, couldn't I? Decisions. I will decide later. But yeah, for now, we've made this, which flips out. You've got writing space. You've got a little pocket there, and it keeps this pocket closed. I have to make a big ATC card to go in there now, but I'm not going to do it on camera because I just don't want to keep you sat here forever. I hope these fit. They're dry now. Cool. So they can go in the little pockets, hopefully. Yay! They fit. I can breathe now. They fit. They can go in. Oh, actually, purple. How about if I stick... Oh, hang on a minute. If I... Oh, it doesn't have to, but could I put the purple on there? Yes, I could, because I can cover that blue somewhat. Okay, what the heck is that? No idea. Yeah, I think that might go on there. Yes, it is going to go on there, because that's just given me an idea. But I'm not going to show you. So, I'm off. So that it was just that idea with those little envelopes, using them as flips, but also as a closure to this. You can't get in here till you open that. There you go. I hope you like that idea even. Gosh, I'm a no-eyed dear, aren't I, at the minute? Lilac. I saw something else, lilac, the other day. Ah, yeah, it will. I think it was... No, I want that. Anyway, sorry. I just go off on a little... Oh, yeah, and there were that. Oh, yeah, I've got this thing here. And I've actually got some lilac beads out. Why are they out? I can't remember. Maybe I can put something dangling. But anyway, that's this. I may add... Oh, where's all them flowers I've just put away? Sorry, I keep saying I'm going and then I just keep waffling. Oh, we could put some of them on there. And then if I had a really big one... Ooh. Oh, have I got a really big purple flower? I don't know. I'm going to go look. I don't want small ones. Pink, yellow, heads, pinks, mushrooms, purples. Where's my butterflies? Yeah, pretty similar colour. You know, just to make it cohesive with the purple effect. I also have these. They're really nice. Okay, I'm going to look through my other flowers and see what, if I've got a big flower that matches some of these flowers. And then the next time you see me, these might have flowers on them. In fact, the next time you see me, sorry for all the racket, the next time you see me, this journal may be finished, because this is it, guys. I don't believe there's anything else to do. I might do something to that pianola roll, because it's kind of very boring, isn't it? I mean, yeah. Oh, I know what I could do on there. Sorry, I'm doing it again, aren't I? I get sidetracked by stuff. I just see it and I'm like, oh yeah, I might put that on there. In fact, I think I will put that on there, because that's really nice. It'll fit, won't it? Okay, that's going on there. So there we go. So I hope you enjoyed that twiddle twaddle faffing. It's almost done, guys, so you will get to see this one next, when I've got a front on her. Oops, showed you some of them. So yeah, hopefully, maybe even tonight, in the next couple of hours, I might have finished faffing, I always go through and check if I want to add anything to any pages or put any lace on the edges or do little clusters or something. So I'll go through and do a final check, decorate the front, and we might just have a flip through. And then I've only got the green and the blue to finish. I haven't even started the blue yet, but the green's looking good. The green, I'm really happy with the green. The green, little stage green journal, she's fabulous. She's quite chunky, but I just love her. I love her and I love everything that's in her. So yeah, hopefully I can get this finished. So I'll see you soon, guys. I'm on a mission now. Bye.